Ben, where's all the money gone?
Someone's had 4.5 grand on the Xdog at 10s, and we've laid an 8 grand bet on the 5 dog at 7.
Good man, great night.
Hi, I'm Jim Tate and welcome to the Xdog Racing Fanzine Show, the show where you are the stars. So it's show 5 of 6, just got 2 more left, so let's make sure we be lucky and boom. Okay, a big thank you to everyone who played last week, and thank you to all your emails and that for all your thanks, so thank you very much. And thank you obviously to everyone who played today, so we've got 28 people, so we've got a good competition ahead of us. Okay, so that's also including Gavin Scott. So hello, Gavin Scott. Gavin Scott's playing for the first time on the show, and he used to be one of our hosts. So good luck to you, Gavin. But as always, we start with last week's winner, and we say congratulations to Teresa Stafford. So boom, Teresa Stafford, who won last week, and we'll talk about her prize a little bit later on. So well done, Teresa, last week. Okay, so most of you now know how to join in, but for those who don't, there's a short video here to show you exactly how you do. How do you join in and play? Basically, go onto Facebook, type in Xdog Racing, then go to the post that says R38 competition, and you put your selections into the comments, and that's it. You're now a member. We want you to join in more. So what we want you to do is to send us in videos. Now we've got 3 types of videos. The first one is where you say who's going to win for each race, for races 3 to 8. The second one is the daily double, where you pick your 2 best bets of the night from the R38. And the third one is just basically a video telling us what you're up to next week. Where are you? Where you got dogs? What dogs have you got? Do you think they've got a chance? Have you got like a competition that you're in, or are you doing a charity event? Basically, we want 3 of those videos, and if you can do all of them, great. These videos, they only need to be around about 30 seconds long. What I need you to do is to obviously look into the camera, speak clearly, so you actually do it in landscape view. So if you hold your phone up like that and record it that way, then that will be perfect. Once you've done that, what we need you to do is to send your videos to xdogracing@gmail.com, or send them to me by PM privately on Facebook. And also throughout the show, we take it in emails. So if you want to email us some questions, then we'll actually answer them for you. Again, what you need to do is just send your email to xdogracing@gmail.com. If you are emailing in your videos, if you can, you know how, please can you transfer it in via what's called WeTransfer, which is basically on WeTransfer.com. Please make sure you join in. Remember, the videos need to be with us by 3 PM and your selections need to be with us by 4 PM. We look forward to seeing you as the stars of the show. Okay, so that's how you join in, Xdoggers. So nice and easy. So let's hope we get more of you next week. Now, I just want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, 24 Dogs. So here's a little word from them.
Hello. 24 Dogs are proud to be sponsors of the Xdogs Racing Fanzine Show, which will be covering races 3 to 8 tonight at Poole. 24 Dogs is a betting website completely dedicated and exclusive to off-track tote betting on all UK greyhound races. And to encourage you to sample 24 Dogs during this series of live racing coverage from Poole, we're offering an exclusive sign-up bonus of bet £10 and get £20 in free bets. The sign-up process is both quick and simple. In fact, you can start right now by going to www.24dogs.com and clicking on the yellow Create Account button. It's a fact that the tote pays on average 60% more than the bookmakers when it comes to betting with the tote. And on forecasts and tricasts, it can be a lot higher. Surely another great reason for giving them a try tonight. Just open the account with a £10 initial investment, and when these funds are bet on any tote bet, win or lose, you'll get £20 added to your account. It's as simple as that. And you don't have to bet big either. Tote exactas and trifectas start at just 50p and £1 for win and place bets. For example, picking 3 dogs to finish first or second in an exacta, or first, second and third in a trifecta, can pay huge dividends for the small stake of just £3. I'll be highlighting during the show tonight how the tote payouts are comparing with those of the bookmakers, and Jim will be giving you his selections throughout the evening. But more importantly, the best selections will be coming from you, the viewers, and to see who comes out the winner in this evening's competition. Oh, and I forgot to mention that 24 Dogs will also be giving the winner of each week's competition £50 in free bets. So do sign up and join in what should be an enjoyable, entertaining and hopefully profitable night for us all. And remember, whatever you're on, be on the tote. Jim.
Okay, a massive thank you to 24 Dogs for that really kind donation for the winner, £50 in vouchers. Okay, so let's move on, and don't forget you do need to have a an account with 24 Dogs, so make sure that you use their use £10, bet £10 and get £20 in free bets. So let's make the use of that. Okay, so this is the best part of the show for me now. It's where we look at you guys, the stars, to see what you've chosen tonight. So first of all, we're going to start looking at the daily doubles, and I believe it is Joe who has got the first double. So Joe, what's your double for tonight?
Right, and for my daily double, race 6, trap 2, Lily Storm, and race 7, trap 2, Ballytime Bell. Be lucky.
Yes, and be lucky to you, Joe. So the very best of luck for your double. Okay, next we've got a double from Karen Johnson. So Karen, what is your double for this evening?
My double for this evening's meeting at Poole is race 3, trap 1, Shalone Diamond, and race 5, trap 1, Blast Off a Colo.
Okay, thank you very much, Karen. And again, the very best of luck to you with your double. Now let's have a little look at what Teresa, last week's winner, is on in her double for today. And Teresa has gone for trap 1 in race 3, Shalone Diamond, and in race 8, trap 6, Benrose Stevie. So for Teresa, trap 1 in race 3, Shalone Diamond, and race 8, trap 6, Benrose Stevie. Okay, so that is all our doubles for this evening, but let's move on and see what I've done as my double. So let's have a look at Jim's double. And as you can see, I have gone for race 3, trap 1, Shalone Diamond. And my other part of my double is race 5, trap 5, No More Mondays. So my picks for my double is race 3, trap 1, Shalone Diamond, and race 5, trap 5, No More Mondays. So let's have a look what you guys have gone for collectively as the Xdog Club double bet. And wow, it looks like you've actually gone for the same dogs, so the voting has gone that way. And it is, again, race 3, trap 1, Shalone Diamond, along with race 5, trap 5, No More Mondays. So yes, very strong bets by the sounds of it, with myself and all of you guys collectively going for those two. So best of luck with them. So let's have a little look at a few stats to start the show off. And let's start off by looking at the trainers. And we have Paul Atwater, who has a strike rate of 31%, along with John Campbell, also 31%, and both had the same amount of runners and winners. Mark Fisher is just behind on a 29% strike rate with 7 runs and 2 wins. And David Lewis, he's on 28%, along with Dave Gallimore. So the Daves there on 28%. But it's Paul Atwater, John Campbell, Mark Fisher, David Lewis and Dave Gilmore who are our hop trainers for tonight for us to follow. So let's have a look at the trainers in terms of the winners. And as we can see, it actually is P. Chatfield and Kay Doddington. They're both on 11 winners in 2020. So certainly wants to look for, if you like, the trainers in terms of how many winners they're getting. And just behind them is D. G. Mitchell on 10 wins. David Dorr on 8. G. Wright on 7 with D. Lewis. W. Black has got 6 winners along with D. O. Pierce. And we've got S.R. Pilgrim and P.R. Atwater both on 5. So as we can see, P. Chatfield and Kay Doddington have the most amount of winners. So when you go through the card, have a look through them and see if they've got any selections in the races. So let's move on and have a look at the traps then. So for those of you who are interested in trap stats, so far this year we have in trap 1 a 17.7% strike rate. In trap 2 it's a 16.4% strike rate. In trap 3, and what looks to be the hot trap so far in 2020, is trap 3 on 18.2%. Trap 4 is 17.7%. And trap 5 is 15%. And lastly, trap 6 is 16.5%. So it looks like 1, 3, 4 are your top 3, with 3 being the most at 18.2%. Now, for those who like to follow favourites and in traps, you can see here that in trap 3, 52.9% of the favourites that have been in trap 3 have won, so that's quite a good strike rate. Going down, you've got in trap 1 a 35.7% strike rate on the favourites. Trap 2, 40%. As we said, trap 3 is the best one so far this year, 52.9%. And trap 4 has got a 47.6% strike rate, so that's pretty healthy too. Trap 5 has got a 35% strike rate, and trap 6 a 30% strike rate. So quite a few favourites going in by the looks of it so far this year in 2020 at Poole. And trap 3 and trap 4 looks to be the ones to look at if you do like to follow trap stats. Okay, so what we're going to do now, rather than do emails, we are going to look at what we're going to do next week. Now, next week is our last show, so we thought we'd try and make it a real special show. So there's a few things that we're going to do. So we worked with Jonathan Newman, and he has very, very generously given us a competition where whoever is the winner will win a 1% share in Toestar Boris. Toestar Boris is a great dog who's in Romford at the moment. Already had a winner in Henlow by the looks of it, so a very nice prize indeed. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to get you to guess how many points next week, not this week, next week, that Jonathan gets, and whoever's nearest to it will win that share. Now obviously if there are more than one person who has the same number of points that they've chosen, then it will be whoever emails in first. So make sure you get on the ball and email how many points Jonathan's going to get next week in. Remember, you email that to xdogracing@gmail.com. So there you go. Next week we're going to have a big competition. Right, and what we're also going to do is we're going to have a couple of charity bets. Okay, so next week we're going to have 2 charity bets. Now the first charity bet is going to be a club charity bet, and what I want people to do is to send in and PayPal some donations, and what we'll do is we'll take half of the total donations and that will go to the GT, And in the other half, we'll actually have a charity club bet. And what we'll do is we'll choose who is the best dog, most chosen for, in the very last race. So you've got all the time to, obviously, to donate and put the money together. And if we can make sure that's done by race 7 next week, we'll get the total, and then I'll put the bet on whoever we've chosen as a club bet. And the second one is actually a bet for Teresa. Now, as Teresa unfortunately was not able to get an account because she's not a UK resident, 24 Dogs have really nicely gave a £20 charity bet. So Teresa is going to put a charity bet on of her own, and obviously the proceeds of any winnings will go to a charity of her choice. So thank you very much, 24 Dogs, for agreeing to do that. And the last thing we're going to do, we're also going to have, as well as the normal competition, we're going to have a champion boomster competition. So everyone who has won so far in the series, and including whoever wins today, will go into also another league table of champions, and we'll find out who is the champion boomster. Now don't forget, that is as well as the normal competition. So you'll use the same selections in both. So yeah, it should be a very good night. We've got all of that. We've got a share in a dog, we've got some charity bets, and then we've got the champion boomster competition. So all good. So please make sure you tune in to the show next week, and obviously I'll be putting things up on Facebook during the week so that you can get it and send stuff to the right place. So remember, if you can PayPal to jim.tate@ntlworld.com, any donation to go towards the charity bet. So that's jim.tate, at ntlworld.com. So let's get on with the show then, and let's start looking at the race 3 and race 3 runners. Okay, so it is race 3. It is the 1637. It's a 450 metre race. And in trap 1, we have Shellon Diamond for David Mitchell, 30.9 kilograms. In trap 2, we have Pearl's Jet for George Jones, 25 kilograms. In trap 3, it's Note We Quote for David Lewis. And trap 4, Springberry May for John Campbell, 27.1 kilograms. Trap 5 is Unknown Molly for Graham Wright at 26.2 kilograms. And in trap 6 we have Dairy Hill Croft for Stephen Pilgrim, 34 kilograms. So we've got a few in there that have won on this show over the last few weeks. So this looks to be a very good opening R38 competition race. So let's go now to, as I say, my favourite part of my show, where we look at what you think's going to win. And we're going to start off with Joe Large. So Joe Large, what wins race 3?
Hi Xdoggers, Joe Large back here again. Right, here we go for my race 3 to race 8 tips. Race 3, trap 4, Springberry May. One last time out, 27.12. Looks good and should be good enough to win this. Boom!
Okay, so thank you very much to Joe Large, and the very best of luck to you in race 3. So let's also see what Karen Johnson thinks. So Karen, what's going to win race 3?
My selection for race 3 is trap 1, Shellon Diamond. Last time out, this dog was upgraded to A2 and came home second, so I'm hoping it will go one better tonight and give us a win. Come on Shellon, shine for me tonight.
Okay, let's hope Shellon Diamond does shine for you tonight, Karen, and you get a winner in, and a big boom on this competition. Okay, so let's now have a look at what last week's winner, Teresa, is on. Teresa Stafford. Well, she's actually on trap 1 also, Shellon Diamond. So very popular choice by the looks of it. So Teresa, last week's winner, is on trap 1, Shellon Diamond. So the very best of luck to all of you guys on the videos, and obviously to everybody, but particularly for you guys on the videos. So let's have a look now at how you all voted collectively on the voting screen for race 3. Now look at this, we've got a massive bet on trap 1, Shellon Diamond. 20 of you out of 29 have voted for trap 1 Shell and Diamond, and that of course is the club bet, and it is the Xdog double club bet. So very popular choice, trap 1 Shell and Diamond. Trap 2 Pearl's Jet didn't get any votes. Trap 3 Note We Quote got 1 vote. And trap 4 Springberry May got 7 votes. Trap 5 Unknown Molly didn't get any votes also. And trap 6 Dairy Hill Croft got just the 1 vote. So overwhelmingly trap 1 Shell and Diamond and is the club bet, and it is part of the club double. So very best of luck to you all on Shell and Diamond. So that's how you voted collectively. Let's now see how you betted and selected individually. As we can see, we have got Pamago, who is on trap 4. Chris Aldworth is on 1, along with Liam Aspin. Nick Brereton, he's chosen trap 4, former winner of this competition. Perry has gone for trap 1, Perry Capon. Stuart Cartmill has gone for trap 1 also. Vicky Coombs, a former winner, has gone for trap 1. Steve Cavell, he's gone for trap 4. 24 Dogs. Stephen Evans, Darren Fitzgerald and Karen Johnson, they've all gone on trap 1, Shell and Diamond. Curtis Johnson, he's gone for trap 4. And Paul Knox has gone for trap 1. Joe Large, well, he's gone for trap 4, as we saw in the video. Tim Liggins, Chris Lloyd, Andy Mullen, they've all gone also with trap 1, Shell and Diamond. Emily Palmer, she's gone for trap 6, Dairy Hill Croft. Tony Pedro Brooks, he's gone for trap 4. Patrick Power, trap 1. Neil Rees, hello Neil, thank you for joining us on the competition, and you've gone for trap 3. So hopefully you'll get a boom there. Gavin Scott, as we mentioned earlier, also joining us. He's on trap 4. Teresa Stafford, our winner from last week, she's on trap 1, as well as myself, David Waite, Gary Watmore and Professor X. So you can see there, lots of us going on trap 1 Shell and Diamond. But whatever you're on, of course, be lucky. So for those of you watching who haven't joined in and don't know quite yet who you have chosen to win, we've got some stats for you. And we think that the early pace is going to come from traps 1 and 5, Shell and Diamond and Unknown Molly. Shell and Diamond had a 27.16 time there and had a 4:26 break, so a very, very quick break indeed. And Unknown Molly had a 4:31 just behind. So those are the two we think will be the early paces. So in terms of fastest times recently, we have traps 5 and 6. Unknown Molly, as I mentioned, did a 27.05 recently, and trap 6 did a 27.09. So those are your two fastest times, and that gives us a star timer bet for those of you who like to follow the star timers. It is trap 5, Unknown Molly, one of the quickest out and one of the best times, so it looks to have a good chance, certainly if you follow times. Okay, so in terms of the interesting facts, trap 1, well, that missed out on a hat-trick last week just by a short head, so trap 1 Shell and Diamond will be looking to get a winner out instead, and obviously it missed out on the hat-trick. But trap 4 actually in this race is going for a hat-trick, and that's Springberry May. So I noticed a few of you were on trap 4, so you're probably looking to see if you can get the hat-trick in. And it was upgraded, so she was upgraded from an A3 into an A2 in today's race. So if you like to follow hot trainers, well, trap 3, Note We Quote, is for David Lewis, and trap 4, Springberry May, for John Campbell. So they are the hot trainers in this, and there's a potential trap 3, trap 4 exacta there. So you could be on to a winner there in an exacta if you like to follow the trainers. So let's have a look at the main selections. And we have Jim. Jim is on track 1, 1, 5 and 4. 24 Dogs, they're also on 1 with 1, 4 and 5. And the Xdog Racing Club, they are on 1, 4 and 3. So all you guys have voted 1, 4 and 3. So it certainly looks like trap 1 Shalon Diamond, as well as the club bet, is also picked out by the selecting team. Myself, 24 dogs, and Xdog club selection. Now Shalon Diamond. And Shalon Diamond was second last time out for Edamine Alert, just by a short head. So almost won last week. Had some early pace, good early pace, led at the first and clear in the running, but just got picked up, unfortunately, and finished second. She actually won the race before that in an A3, doing a 27.29, so that was a good time. And won the one before that as well by 2 lengths from Pookie's Millie. Again, showed some very good early pace, so like I say, expect this greyhound to come out very quickly, and I think that's what most of you have picked. And just going down the card then, trap 2 Pearl's Jet. Well, Pearl's Jet was third last time out, finishing 4 lengths behind Cyrus Pet, and was a little bit slow away that week, and got a couple of slow aways there, so needs to do better, I think, if she's going to have a chance in this race. Trap 3 Note We Quote. Well, Note We Quote was third last week in a handicap race. Was only 1 3/4 lengths behind, so it wasn't a massive difference. Got a bit crowded last time out, and you can see she's had a few crowdeds and a few bumps, etc. So need to obviously keep clear of the other dogs, and hopefully we'll then be able to get round the back of them and run on to victory for those of you who are on trap 3. Trap 4 Springbeam May. I know some of you have chosen that, including our video star Joe Large. Won last time out by a massive 7.5 lengths. I remember watching that one, thinking, wow, what a break. And finished first ahead of Penny's Tuck Tuck. Again, showed some very early pace and looks to have some good early pace in her last few races. Trap 5 Unknown Molly. And she finished 5th last time out and 6th before that, so not in the best of form, but again does have some potential great early pace, and you never know if she can get out well. She's certainly got the times proven in the past to do it, so Unknown Molly could be one to put in any exactas or trifectas maybe. And trap 6 is Dairy Hill Croft. Dairy Hill Croft finished 4th last time out. Good 6 3/4 lengths behind Edamine Alert, again crowded. But previous races, he does show some very good early pace, although not in the top 2 in terms of pace in this race, but certainly shows it. So if he does today, then it could be well in there to have a very good chance. Second most recent best time of 27.68. So that's a little rundown of all of the dogs. Hopefully you've now chosen your selections, and we'll now start looking at some prices that we have. So let's see if we've got some prices in, and we do, and these are the tote prices. And we've got, at the moment, it is trap 1 Shalon Diamond that is 11-4. Trap 2 Pearl's Jet is 15-4. Note We Quote is also 11-4, same as trap 1. But the favourite at the moment is Springberry May. That is a very short 5-4 favourite. So, like I say, most of us are on trap 1, but there's a few of you out there on trap 4. So, there's certainly some money going down on Springberry May by the looks of it. And it is, as I say, 5-4 favourite. Unknown Molly could be an unknown entity here, 10-1, but certainly looks to have potential to get out and win. And 6 is Dairy Hill Croft with 3-1. And we just got some new prices in here. And trap 1 Shalon Diamond has moved now to 15-8. Trap 2 Pearl's Jet is now 4-1. Note We Quote it stayed at 11-4. And Springberry May, it's just gone out a little bit at 11-8. So if you like trap 4, a little bit more value in the price at the present moment on the tote. Trap 5 and No Molly just nipped in a little bit from 10s into 8s. And Dairy Hill Croft has gone just a little bit out from 3 to 1s now to 15 to 4. Now don't forget to use our sponsors, 24 Dogs, to get your bets on. Make sure that you go to 24 Dogs, choose the race, choose your selection and then put on your bet. And don't forget, you too can also put exactas and trifectas on. So just to remind you, if you like to follow ours, then we have me. I'm on 1, 5 and 4. And the club bet is 1, 4 and 3. So if you wish to use any of those, any exactas and trifectas, well, they're very best of luck to you on that. Okay, the prices have changed again, and we've got Trap 1 Shell and Diamond gone out just slightly from 15 to 8 to 2 to 1. Paul's Jet's gone out to 15 to 1. Note We Quote has gone to 13 to 4, with Springbury May still the favourite at 11 to 8. And No Molly is 5s, so No Molly is getting backed in a little bit here. It's gone from 10s into 5s. And Trap 6 Dairy Hill Croft is 13 to 4. So it is Springbury May who is the favourite at the moment on the tote. And as we said, won last time out and is actually going for a hat-trick today. Was in an A3 last week, gone up to an A2. And just before that was in a D1. And won that as well. So a very versatile dog that she is. And like I see, a little change in the prices. So again, let's just go down it. Trap 1 Shell and Diamond gone 11 to 4. Poles Jet 5 to 1. Note We Quote has gone to 5 to 2. Springbury May now shortened even more into 10 to 9. So that's very short. And Unknown Molly is 9 to 2. So Unknown Molly also going in from the original 10s. And Dairy Hill Croft is also at 9 to 2. So I believe the dogs are now parading. So let's have a little look at them. And as we can see, there's Trap 4 Springbury May for John Campbell. And Trap 5 Unknown Molly. And Trap 6 Dairy Hill Croft. Always love this. Call this a little posing area for all the dogs to pose in front of the camera and show what they're made of. So they're now making their way back then towards the traps, and we will be starting probably within the next 3 minutes. So don't forget, get down to 24 Dogs to put your bets on and make your selection. Hopefully you've got enough information now. If you haven't made your bet, plenty of stats out there for you, plenty of prices. Don't forget, as we said, I'm on 1, 5 and 4, and the club bet is 1, 4 and 3. So 1 and 4 certainly featuring both if you like your exactas. But if you like your trifectas, we've gone slightly different, 1, 5 and 4, and the Xdog Club 1, 4 and 3. So hopefully we'll get a winner out of all of those. And we'll have a bit of booming going on, but we will see. So prices still are Trap 1 15 to 4, Trap 2 13 to 2, Trap 5 5 to 2. Look at Trap 4 4 to 6 now on the tote. This is really getting backed in. Trap 5 is 5 to 1, and 6 is also 5 to 1. So big little bet there on Springbury May at 4 to 6. As I said, going for the hat trick. And we can see now they are starting to get the coats off, and very shortly they'll be getting put into their boxes. Springbury May still 4 to 6, and they're going in now. So it is Springbury May at 46. So I'm going to hand back to the track for the commentary.
So looking forward to this one. Really good looking A2. And the starters happy. Hares on the move for race 3, the 6:37 race. Hares round the top And they blast away, and 6 shows a bit early, Dairy Hill Croft, but joined by 1 and 4, the favourite Springberry May. Shows a touch of class, burst of speed, puts her 3-4 lengths clear already. 5's got round nicely as well, Unknown Molly, so it's 4, 5 and 3 down the back at the penultimate bend. Springberry May in search of this hat-trick. 5 is trying to close and run a game race in second. 4 from 5, and 5's gathering pace here. 4's in trouble, up to the line, 4 and 5 just about holds on. But favourite back has got a fright. 4 from 5, a great race between the front pair, but she did land the hat-trick for John Campbell.
Okay, boom to trap 4, Springberry May. What a run she had there, and she wins very nicely for John Campbell. So I know that Joe Large was on trap 4 from the video selection, so well done to Joe. And also well done to me. If you followed me, you got a forecast in with 4 and 5. So hopefully some of you were on those bets. So let's have a look there, and as you can see, trap 4, Springberry May flies round that first bend. Takes a very big lead. Trap 5, Unknown Molly, as I said, had the credentials on there to come and win it, and was looking like it could have actually picked it up there, but Springberry May was just too strong, and won by around about 3/4 of a length to a length. So it does look like it is a 4-5-3, but we will await the official result. But well done to everyone who was on Springberry May, and also to anyone who followed my bets and got a exactor in with 4 and 5. So we eagerly await to find out what the prices were. But before that, let's just have a look at a replay, and it is trap 1 and 6 that got out rather nicely, with 4 banging in the middle with the early pace, and leads round that bend and flies round like last week and picks up a good 4 or 5 lengths there going down the back straight. Trap 5, Molly did look like she was coming back there, and at this point here I was wondering whether it's going to go inside or round, but just went a little wide and straightened up and was chasing and almost getting there, but trap 4 held on rather nicely to win round about 3/4 of a length by the looks of it. So Springberry May is our winner of the first in the R38 competition, and we will await the official result. Okay, so first was trap 4, Springberry May, and that paid out £1.70 for a win. Place was £1.40. Second was trap 5, Unknown Molly, £3.35 place. And trap 3 was Note We Quote. The forecast, if you followed my selection, was 4-5, and that paid out a rather nice £15.40. So I hope some of you were on that. The trio, well, that was 4, 5 and 3, and that paid out £37.50. The winning time was 27.57. So just confirm again, that's first trap 4, Springberry May, paid £1.70. Place was £1.40. Second was trap 5, Unknown Molly. Place was £3.35. Third was Note We Quote. The forecast was 4 and 5, as we mentioned earlier, and that paid out £15.40. And the trio was 4, 5, 3, and it's £37.50. And the winning time was 27.57. So that was race 3. So let's have a look who boomed. Gavin Scott, Pam Ager, Nick Brereton, Steve Cavell, Curtis Johnson, Joe Large, Tony Pedro Brooks. And as mentioned, Gavin Scott. Well done to you all, and a big boom for winning race 3 with trap 4, Springberry May. So boom to you all. So let's now see how that affects the leaderboard after race 3. And as we can see, it is Pam, Nick, Steve, Curtis, Joe, Tony and Gavin who all picked out trap 4. And they're all joint leaders now on 5 points after race 3. Just behind them we have Neil on 1 point. And look at that, the rest of us all lagging with no points there. So the big favourite Shalon Diamond with us, wasn't favourite with the bookies, but with us, didn't do anything unfortunately. So it's quite a few people there on 0 points. But well done to Pam, Nick, Steve, Curtis, Joe, Tony and Gavin Scott, who all picked up a winner with Springberry May. Right, let's move on to race 4 then, and let's have a look. Who are the runners? And we can see it is race 4. It is a 450 metre handicap race. And it is a 6:55. So down the card we have trap 1, Spot On Jack Said, Karen Doddington, weighing 31 kilograms and is an R11. Trap 2, Honeygar Sonia for Merv Brown, 27.1 kilograms and is an R10. Trap 3, Penny's Woolly for John Grant, 29.8 and is an R5 in today's race. Trap 4, JJ's Ruby for Joe Burridge, 24.6 kilograms and is an R3. Trap 5 is Crossfield Ivy, Patrick Godfrey, 26.1 kilograms and is one of 2 scratch dogs in this race. So that'll be interesting to see how that comes out. And trap 6, also the other scratch dog in this race, is Penny's Tuk Tuk for John Grant. And she is 29.3 kilograms. So that is our runners in our handicap race. So let's see how you all do in the handicap race. Always a little different, but let's see how you do. Right, well, let's see first of all how you all voted. A little look at the voting screen. Right, sorry, that was me wrong there, but we've got the voting screen up, and it is Spot On Jack Said, who's got 5 votes. Trap 2, Honeygar Sonia, 0 votes. Trap 3, Penny's Woolly, got 2 votes. JJ's Ruby got 7 votes. Crossfield Ivy has 10, and looks to be the Xdog Racing Club bet in this race. Trap 6 is Penny's Tuk Tuk. So let's go to the stars of the show then and see what you think is going to win. And we will start off with Joe. Let's see what Joe thinks.
Race 4, trap 4, JJ's Ruby. Could put this race to bed if in front by the second bend. Let's hope so. Boom!
Okay, thank you very much, Joe, and the very best of luck to you. Now let's have a look and see what Karen thinks. So Karen, what's going to win? Race 4.
In race 4, my selection is trap 6, Penny's Tuk Tuk. This dog has got the fastest split time out of the 6, and it's one of the higher graded dogs. So if it can get a clear run through the other dogs, I'm hoping it'll be lucky.
Okay, well, very best of luck to you also, Karen Johnson. So let's now have a look at what Teresa, last week's winner, is on. And she is on trap 5, Crossfield Ivy. So Crossfield Ivy for Teresa, last week's winner. So good luck to you, Teresa. So that's how you all voted in the video star section. So let's now have a look at what you selected individually. And at the top you can see that Pam is gone for trap 4, JJ's Ruby. Nick Brereton, he's gone for trap 5, Crossfield Ivy, along with Steve Cavell, who's also on trap 5. Curtis has gone for trap 4, JJ's Ruby. Joe Large, he's gone, as we said, for trap 4, JJ's Ruby, our video star. Tony Pedro Brooks, he's also gone for 4, along with trap 4 for Gavin Scott. So it looks like the top 7 of you have gone for either trap 4 JJ's Ruby or the club bet trap 5 Crossfield Ivy. At the bottom we'll start off with Teresa, and she's on trap 5 Crossfield Ivy. I've gone for trap 1 Spot on Jack said, hoping that he can stay in the lead and hold on, but we will see. David Waite, he's gone for trap 4 JJ's Ruby. And Gary Watmore has gone for trap 1, the same as myself. And Professor X at the bottom there at the moment, he's on trap 5 Crossfield Ivy. So lots to play for. We're still just only on race 4, lots of races to go. But it is Pam, Nick, Steve, Curtis, Joe, Tony and Gavin who currently lead the leaderboard so far. So for those of you who haven't selected yet, let's have a look at some stats. And it's a handicap race, so we haven't got any things to give you in terms of times. But what we have got is some interesting facts. Trap 3, Penny's Woolly. That's his 50th race today, so the very best of luck to trap 3, Penny's Woolly for John Grant. And as I mentioned, we've got 2 scratch dogs here. Both in an A2 recently, so we've got some very good scratch dogs in this race who will be looking to make up the distance and go on to win this race 4 handicap. There are no hot trainers in this race, I'm afraid, so no hot trainers for those of you who like to follow them. And in terms of selections, myself, I've gone for trap 1, as I mentioned, Spot on Jack said, and I've gone for a 1, 5 and 3 in exactas and trifectas. 24 dogs, it's a handicap race, so they haven't voted on there. But the Xdog Club selection, you guys, what you've voted for is trap 5 Crossfield Ivy, and you've gone for a 5, 4 and 1, always exacta or trifecta. So best of luck to you guys. So it's a handicap race. Spot on Jack said is R1 in trap 1. It's on an R11 today, and finished 6th in a recent handicap. Did a 29.38 from trap 2, so hopefully trap 1 will be slightly better for Spot on Jack said. Trap 2, Honeygar Sonia, is an R10 today. Finished 4th last time out in a handicap race. 5 lengths behind Chadwell Swazi by the looks of it, and did a 28.70. Trap 3, Penny's Woolly, and like I say, on his 50th race, so the very best of luck to you, and if you win this, that'll make it your 10th winner, so very best of luck to you and to anyone who's on Penny's Woolly. Trap 4 is JJ's Ruby, that finished 2nd in a recent handicap to Sarum Susie, only 3/4 of the length behind, so certainly a dog in form, because it won its last race, which was an A6, and won by a length to Jumbo's Roxy, so possibly one to look out for. But can the 2 scratch dogs do the business tonight? Well, trap 5 Crossfield Ivy, he's the first of the scratch dogs, won last time out, beating JJ's Diamond by a length, and that was on the 27.50. And in trap 6, Penny's Tuck Tuck, hasn't run a handicap in the recent form, but has been running well in A2s and A3s, and was 2nd in an A3 last week, doing a 27.73. So those are your runners, and hopefully we will be getting some prices in soon whilst we wait. In fact, here they are. Fantastic. So here they go. The tote predicted prices. It's trap 1, Spot on Jack said, is 11 to 1. Trap 2 is Honeygar Sonia, 12 to 1. Trap 3 and just favourite is Penny's Woolly, going for his 50th race, and is there at 6 to 4. And JJ's Ruby, just a little bit further out at 7 to 4. Crossfield Ivy, the big bet for the Xdog Club selection, He's at 2 to 1. And trap 6 is Pennies Tucked Up. So it is Pennies Woolly. At the moment, he's just favourite from JJ's Ruby. So I believe they are now parading. So let's have a little look at the dogs. And there is Giles, the starter, walking them through. And it looks like trap 1 has maybe gone straight to the traps. But there's trap 2. Spot on Jack said. And trap 3, Pennies Woolly. JJ's Ruby for Joe Burridge. Trap 5 is Crossfield Ivy, the Xdog Club Bet, 26.1 kilograms. Just a little bit heavier today, only a bit. And trap 6 is Pennies Tuck Tuck, the other scratch dog, along with the 5. So that's the posing done by the greyhounds, and they'll now walk back towards the traps for this handicap race, race 4, second race in the R38 competition. And you can see, spot on Jack said, he's 11 to 1. Trap 2 has just moved out from 12 to 14 to 1. Trap 3, just favourite, only just 6 to 4 from 4, JJ's Ruby, which has just moved back to 7 to 4 there. Trap 5, Crossfield Ivy, he's 2 to 1. The big Xdog Club Bet. Trap 6 is Pennies Tuck Tuck. Now don't forget to get down to 24 Dogs. Get your bets on. Go down there, choose the race, select your dog and put on your bet. And as we said, don't forget you can do exactas and trifectas, and they do tend to pay out rather nicely on the tote, so it's well worth having a go. If you do, remember I'm on 153 if you like to follow mine. Had a winner in the last one, a little reverse exacta. And the Xdog Club Bet is 5, 4 and 1. So it looks like 1 and 5 is probably the exacta to go for if you just wanted a straight exacta. Reverse it. Or if you want to do an always, then either go with mine, 153, or 541. Or of course, choose your own, but they're the ones that we've got together. So the dogs are now going in to the traps by the looks of it. And I shall pass you back to the track for the commentary.
So they're all spread out here, a couple of scratch runners, but track 1 receives 11 metres right up the front now. And the bunny's on the spin for race 4, the handicap 6.55 race. Hares at the boxes. And they break away, and 2 seem to break well, but now 1 kicks on as well. So Spot on Jack said, absolutely thrown into the corner, has a 3-length lead over 2 Honeygar Sonia. 3 Pennies Woolly back in third. Loads of units on the 3 Pennies Woolly in the jackpot first leg. So all eyes on the 3, who is making progress, but 1 hasn't stopped yet, you know. And Spot on Jack said he's still maintaining the gallop. 1 from 2 and 3, 5 Crossfield Ivy from the clouds up to the line. 1 from 5 and 2 tight. 1 and 5 involved in a photo, 2 back in third, 3 faded off the final bend. Tight there, that is tight between 1 and 5.
Okay, well I'm going to say I think Boom Trap 1, but that did look very close, as Trap 5 Crossfield Ivy certainly caught up towards the end, so I think we're going to have to see the replay. But either way, if it is 1 and 5, whichever way round, Jim Tate again has got in an exacta. So hopefully some of you were on it. But let's have a look at the replay. See if we can work out what way round it was. And Trap 1 got a really nice break there and actually was going away from Trap 2. And led very nicely round that bend. And was putting in a nice little spell down the back straight. As you can see, 3 was starting to chase the 2. But it looked to just check up a little bit there. I think if 3 got round the 2, it may have picked up the 1. But 1 stayed strong, with 2 flying down, and 5. Just look at that. Yeah, I think 1 and 5 and 2 is the result. But we will await the official confirmation. But I think Spot on Jack has just held on from trap 5, Crossfield Ivy. And we will find out very soon. And the replay, as you can see, one went and got across the two. May have put it off just slightly, but then extended the lead going into the straight. Two never really looked like it was going to pick it up, but three here was flying down and just looked to check a little bit there and couldn't get round the two. And the one was holding on for its sheer life, and I think it may have just held on, but look at 5 flying back. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. Yep, so I am thinking that is 1, 5 and 2. We will await the official result. But it looks like, if you followed me again, you've got another exacta in. 1 and 5. And we have the result in. And it is first, trap 1, spot on, Jack said. Win £5 and 30 pence. Place £2.70. So a really nice win price there for spot on, Jack said. Second was trap 5, Crossfield Ivy, played £2 for place. And third was trap 2, Honeygar Sonia. So the forecast, if you followed me on 1 and 5 reverse, would have paid out a rather nice £20 and 10 pence. So I really hope some of you were on that. Looks like the trio was not actually won. And £17.16 will be carried forward onto race 5. The winning time, well, that was 27 and 88. So first was trap 1, spot on, Jack said, win £5 and 30 pence. Place £2.70. Second was trap 5, Crossfield Ivy, £2. Third was trap 2, Honeygar Sonia. Forecast was a nice £20, 10 pence. The trio was carried forward, and the winning time is 27.88. Right, well, let's see who boomed then in race 4. And the boomers are Neil Reese, Stephen Evans, Emily Palmer, Jim Tate, Gary Watmore. You all boomed by picking trap 1, spot on, Jack said. And won very nicely, just holding on from 5. And it looks to pay it out rather nicely well. Paying £5, 20 pence. So there you are. Boom to you all. And let's see how that has affected the leaderboard. And it is joint leaders. Nick Brereton, former winner, on 8 points, along with Steve Cavell. So well done to you guys. You're winning with 8 points after race 4. Just behind is Neil Reese. Well done, Neil, on 6 points. And in 4th, you've got quite a few. You've got Pam, Stephen Evans, Curtis Johnson, Joe Large, Emily Palmer, Tony Pedro Brooks, Gavin Scott, Jim Tate and Gary Watmore. You're all on 5 points and in joint 4th. At the bottom, looks like we've got about 10 people maybe on the bottom in 20th, all on 0 points. It's Liam Aspin, 24 Dogs, Karen Johnson, Paul Knox, Tim Liggins, Chris Lloyd, Andy Mullen, Patrick Power and David Wade. But there's plenty of time and plenty of races to completely turn this round. So, as I say, Nick and Steve are at the top with 8 points. Neil Reese in 3rd on 6 points. So, well done to you guys. And we have lots more races to go. But let's now move on and look at race 5 and see who the runners are. And race 5, it is the 7:12. It is a 450 metre race and it's an A4. And we have trap 1, Blast Off a Colo in trap 1. Graham Wright, 28.4 kilograms. Trap 2 is Outlier D's for Stephen Pilgrim, 31.4 kilograms. Trap 3, Beretta River, David Mitchell, 36.7 kilograms. Athlaka Abbey, Deborah Pearce, 25.7 kilograms. No More Mondays for David Dodd, 33.1 kilograms. Teddy's Maestro in trap 6, he's 36.9 kilograms. So those are our runners in race 5. So let's have a look then at our videos, the stars of the show, and let's see what they think's gonna win. So we'll start off with Joe. So Joe, who wins race 5?
Race 5, trap 6. There's only one Maestro in this race, and that's trap 6, Teddy's Maestro. Boom!
Thank you very much, Joe, and he's going for a Maestro in trap 5, Teddy's Maestro. Sorry, trap 6 even, Teddy's Maestro, sorry, apologies. So best of luck to you there, Joe. Okay, Karen Johnson, what wins race 5?
In race 5, my selection is trap 1, Blast Off a Colo. This dog has got the fastest recent time and has been knocking on the door recently with a couple of thirds and a second. Fingers crossed it'll blast off tonight and be first over the line.
Well, Karen Johnson's looking for a blast off and a boom. So the very best of luck to you with trap 1, Blast Off a Colo. So let's see what last week's winner, Teresa Stafford, has picked in race 5. And Teresa, she has also gone for trap 1, Blast Off a Colo. So Teresa, last week's winner, is on trap 1, Blast Off a Colo. So, well done. Thank you very much to our video stars and last week's winner. And the very best of luck to you. So let's now have a look at how you all voted collectively and look at the voting screen. And it is trap 1, Blast Off a Colo. That has got 9 selections out of the 29. Trap 2, Outlier Dees, has got 7. Trap 3, Beretta River, has got 1 vote. Trap 4, Athlaka Abbey, has got no votes in this race. No votes for Athlaka Abbey. Trap 5, No More Mondays. Well, it's got 7 votes. And Teddy's Maestro, picked out by Joe, our video star, has got 5 votes. So it is trap 1, who is our official Xdog Club Bet, Blast Off a Colo, with 9 votes out of the 29. So that's how you voted collectively. Let's now have a look how you voted individually. And we can see Nick Breton is on trap 2, Outlier Dees. Also our leader, joint leader Steve Cavell, he's on trap 5, No More Mondays. Currently third is Neil Reese. Neil, he's on trap 2, Outlier Dees. And in fourth, we've got Pam on trap 5. Stephen Evans on trap 1. Kellis Johnson, trap 2. Joe Large, he's on trap 6. Emily Palmer is on trap 6. Tony Pedro Brooks, trap 1. Gavin Scott is trap 6. I am on trap 5. No More Mondays. And Gary Watmore is on trap 1. Blast Off a Colo. And at the bottom, we have got Paul Knox is on trap 2. Tim Liggins is on trap 5. Chris Lloyd, previous winner in a show before. Well, I think it was the second show. He's on trap 1. Blast Off a Colo. Along with Andy Mullen, who's also on trap 1. Patrick Power, he's on trap 6. Teddy's Maestro. And David Waite is on trap 2. Outlier Dees. So those are the main choices from those at the top and the bottom. And now let's have a look for the people who haven't quite yet chosen what they want. Let's have a look at a few stats. And a very interesting race, this one. We have got the early pace being predicted to come from trap 5, No More Mondays. Done a 4:37 back in September. And a 4:56 in January. And in trap 2, Outlier Dees has done a 4:38, and that was on the 11th of January. So we think that the early pace will come from the 5 and 2. Now, in terms of recent time, again, it is 5 and 2 with No More Mondays as put in a 27.14 on the card, and Outlier D's have done a 27.29. So that gives us a Star Timers bet. So as those people who like the Star Timers, you've got a double here potentially, a little exacta, 5 and 2 or 2 and 5, of course, both ways round. But Star Timer is No More Mondays and Outlier D's. So some interesting facts for you. Trap 4, Athlaka Abbey, you've got no votes from the Xdog Club, but has been downgraded. So you've always got to look out for the grounds that have been downgraded. But maybe not today, who knows? We'll see if your prediction is right. And none of the actual greyhounds have won in the last 3 races on the race card. So nothing really in fantastic form. Been a few there and thereabouts, a few seconds and thirds. So it's an interesting race here to see what can win race 5. Now, there are no hot trainers, unfortunately. So anyone who likes to follow the trainers, there are no hot trainers in this one. So in terms of selections, well, I've gone for trap 5, No More Mondays. Expecting that to get out today and to lead and to run on to win. And I've gone for a 5-2-6 in terms of always exactas and trifectas. 24 Dogs, well, they've gone for 2, 4 and 1. So they fancy Outlier D's. Xdog Club selection, you guys, you've all chosen trap 1, Blast Off a Colo. And you've gone for a 1, 5 and 2. Potential exacta and tricasts. So let's have a look at the prices then for race 5. And we can see trap 1, Blast Off a Colo, is 5 to 2. Trap 2, Outlier D's, is 4 to 1. Trap 3 is Beretta River. Trap 4 is Athlaka Abbey, 7 to 2. Favourite is in trap 5, 9 to 10 at the moment, No More Mondays. And trap 6, Teddy's Maestro, is a nice 5 to 1. Teddy's Maestro picked out by video star Joe Large. So good luck to you, Joe, and be a nice price if it comes in. Now, I believe they are parading, so we'll have a little look at them parading. As we can see there, they're going past the posing area. And that was trap 6, Teddy's Maestro there. Now they're all walking back towards the traps. For this race 5 and A4. Now don't forget to get down to 24 Dogs. Put your selections on and hopefully you'll get a winner. Get down 24 Dogs. Choose the race. Choose the winner. Or go for an exacta maybe. Or a trifecta. And if you do like them, I've gone for a 5, 2 and 6. And the Xdog Club bet has gone a 1, 5 and 2. So maybe one of those always could be good for you. Or maybe you've chosen your own ones. But whatever you've gone for, make sure you get down to 24 Dogs and bet on the tote. So prices, 5 to 2 is trap 1. Trap 2 is 15 to 4. Trap 3, 7 to 1. Trap 4, 15 to 4. Trap 5, No More Monday, still the 9 to 10 favourite. And trap 6, Teddy's Maestro, a nice 5 to 1. So No More Mondays, he's the favourite. Finished second last time out in a handicap race. 6 before that in an A4. Had a couple of sprints where it comes second in one of them. So none of them have got fantastic form, but let's see. Anyway, they are now being loaded into the traps by the looks of it. Just getting a last rub down and coats removed. And it is trap 5, still 9 to 10 favourite. No More Mondays. Last chance to get your bets on. And they're now going in. So they're going in. So I shall hand over to the track for the commentary. Be lucky.
All in. Good luck with your bets here then. One final check. They're facing the right way. Flags wave. Bunny's on the spin. Race 5. The A4 grade 7-12 race. Hares up to race speed. And away they go. 2 moves to its right, gives 1 a dream run to the bend. Blast Off a Cola has blasted off tonight. 2 now in pursuit though, Outlier dies, and 6 out wide, Teddy's Maestro. Pretty strong from here on in, so 1 isn't home yet. 6 Teddy's Maestro for Mark White, going through the gears, has 2 lengths to find on Blast Off a Colo. Blast Off a Colo's digging deep, 6 is still there and 2's closing for trio players. Up to the line, 1 from 6 and 2. 1-6-2, Blast Off a Colo, traps to line victory. Great win there for Graham Wright's charge.
Okay, another fantastic race there and very close. But I do think trap 1, Blast Off a Colo, has just beaten 6 Teddy's Maestro to the winning spot. And let's have a look at the replay. And we can see a lot of crowded on the outside, which left trap 1. Blast Off a Cola with bags of room to go up on the inside. And we can see now that 6 is flying down that wing there. And looking to pounce on trap 1. Going into the final bend and into the home straight. 1 still had the lead, but 6 come flying back. But I think 1 has held on there by about half a length, I think. So I think it's 1-6 and 2. But we do, of course, always await the official result. And if trap 1, Blast Off a Colo, has won, then it is a win for our video star, Karen Johnson. And that was part of her double also. So well done, Karen, if it has won. But I'm pretty sure that it has. And there we go. It is 1-6 and 2. So 1-6 and 2 is the result. And we'll wait for the prices very shortly. Just have another replay here. Look. Trap 1 flies out. Got a fantastic break at the start. So much trouble by the looks of it. And straightens up here. And just holds on from the 6. Won very nicely indeed. Had good luck around that first bend. But wins very nicely for Graham Wright. Okay, and we've got the result in, and it is first trap 1, Blast Off a Colo. Price £3.45. Paid a place of £1.85. Second was trap 6, Teddy's Maestro. Place was £2.55. Third was trap 2, Outlier D's. Forecast. Well, if you got the forecast, unfortunately none of us here did, but if you got it, paid out a really nice £37.40. So hopefully some of you picked that out. Trio, well, that was 1, 6 and 2, and look at that, that paid a really nice £197.30. So hopefully someone out there in Xdog world has got on that and got a really nice payout. Winning time was 27.75. So first was trap 1, Blast Off a Colo. Paid £3.45, place 185. Second, trap 6, Teddy's Maestro. Paid £2.55. And third was trap 2, Outlier D's. The forecast was 1-6, 37.40. And a trio 162 paid £197.30. And the winning time was 27.75. So let's now see who boomed in race 5. And we give a big boom to Stephen Evans, Tony Pedro Brooks, Gary Watmore, Chris Aldworth, last week's winner Teresa, Karen Johnson, Chris Lloyd, previous winner also, Andy Mullen, well done Andy, big boom to you. And those were our boomers in race 5. So well done to you all. Right, the important part then. Let's see how that affected the leaderboard after race 5. And it is my old Trap 9 friend, Stephen Evans, who is currently joint top with 10 points. Well done, Steve. And you are joint top with Tony Pedro Brooks. So well done, Tony. And Gary Watmore, you also joined them on 10 points. So well done to you guys. Nick Brereton, he's in 4th on 9 points. And then we've got Chris Aldworth, Steve Carell, Joe Large, Emily Palmer, Gavin Scott, and Teresa, all on 8 points and in 5th place. At the bottom, well, we have got Liam Aspin, previous winner, and was second, I think, also in a previous week. And he's at the bottom on joint 24th place. On 1 point with 24 dogs, Paul Knox and David Waite. And currently sitting at the bottom in 28th spot is Tim Liggins, who is on 0 points. So good luck to you, Tim. Hope we get some more points in the second half of the competition. So at the halfway stage, it is Stephen Evans, Tony Pedro Brooks and Gary Watmore who lead on 10 points. So go get your oranges in, get yourself refreshed at half time and come out kicking in the second half. So we are now going to go over to Tim for an SP versus Bookies update. So Tim, how are we doing?
Yes, thank you, Jim. I don't think we're doing too bad. It's just a carry forward on race 4, which was a pity because it would have been nice to have seen, had somebody done your exacta and put the field behind it, we'd have cleared up on that bet, I think. But it's interesting to see how the trifecta almost doubled what the bookies were paying and not quite so good on the exacta. So still to play for, but I think we're holding our own in most places and beating the bookies, particularly where we can on the trifectas.
Okay, well that's fantastic. Thank you very much, Tim, for the update. And just shows if you going on 24 dogs tote that you'd be doing very well tonight. And like I say, we've got a couple of nice exactas at the start of the show. Right, moving on then. It is the second half. So let's go on to race 6 and look and see who are the runners. And it is race 6. It's the 7:29. It's a 450 metre race. And it is an A7. Down the card we have Alexis Mini for Merv Brown, 31 kilograms. Trump 2 is Lily Storm for Karen Donington, 31.6 kilograms. Trap 3 is Penny's Heaney for John Grant, 33.7 kilograms. And in trap 4 we've got Chorus Moments for David Mitchell, 37.7 kilograms. Trap 5 is Mega Mai for Deborah Pearce, 29.1 kilograms. And in trap 6 we have Ballycannon Brat for David Dodd at 30.1 kilograms. So those are your runners in race 6. So let's now go to the stars of the show and see what they think is going to win in race 6. So we'll start with Joe. Joe, what wins race 6?
Race 6, Trap 2, Lily Storm. I'd say to you, Storm to the bookmakers because she's going to win. Boom!
Okay, thank you very much, Joe. And Joe's going to be storming to the bookmakers with Lily's Storm. So good luck to you, Joe, and let's hope you clear the bookies out. Okay, let's have a look now at Karen Johnson. So Karen Johnson, who do you think is going to win in race 6?
In race 6, my selection is Trap 1, Alex's Mini. I'm going for this dog for its consistent early pace. It's only had 14 runs, so it's not quite as experienced as some of the other runners, but I'm hoping it will give us a boom tonight.
Okay, Karen. Karen's looking for a boom on Trap 1, Alex's Mini. So good luck to you, Karen. And last week's winner, Teresa Stafford. Well, she's on Trap 1 also, Alexis Mini. So the very best of luck to you, Teresa. So Teresa is on Trap 1, Alexis Mini. So there's the stars of our show. That's how they have all voted and selected. And let's now have a look at what you all collectively voted on the voting screen. And in Trap 1 we have Alexis Mini with 2 votes. Both of them from our video stars. Trap 2, Lily Storm, Joe Large. He's gone for that as well. That's got 6 votes. Trap 3, Penny's Heaney has got 3 votes. Chorus Moments. Trap 4 has gone for 3 votes. Trap 5, Mega May has got 1 vote. And Ballycannon Brat in Trap 6 has got 14 votes. So it is Trap 6 Ballycannon Brat. That is the Xdog Club bet. So the very best of luck to you with the club bet, which is Trap 6 Ballycannon Brat. So that's how you voted collectively. Let's now see how you voted individually. And at the top we can see that Stephen Evans, Tony Pedro Brooks, Gary Watmore, you've all gone for Trap 6 Ballycannon Brat. So good luck to you guys. Nick Brereton, he's also gone for Trap 6, as has Chris Aldworth, Steve Cavell. Joe Large, he went for Trap 4, Chorus Moments. And Emily Palmer was on Trap 5. Gavin Scott, Trap 6. And Teresa Stafford has gone for Trap 1, Alexis Mini. At the bottom, Liam Aspin, well, he's gone for Trap 2, Lily Storm. And 24 Dogs has gone for Trap 6, Ballycannon Brat. Paul Knox, he's gone for Trap 4, Chorus Moments. Dave Waite has gone for Trap 2, along with Tim Liggins, both gone for Lily's Storm. So that is how you all voted individually. And we shall go over again to our stat screen to see if we can help any of you guys out who haven't made your selections yet. And we're expecting in race 6 the early pace to come from Ballycannon Brat. Ballycannon Brat has got a 4:41 recently. And also a good 4:41 recently is Trap 5, Mega My. So we're expecting 6 and 5 to get out and get in the lead in that first bend. In terms of fastest time, well, recently, Trap 4, Chorus Moments, did a 27:48. And Trap 5, Mega My, that did a 27:58. So the fastest times we've got down here recently is 4 and 5. And that does give us another Star Timers bet in this race. And that is Trap 5, Mega My. So if you like following the Star Timers, Mega My could be the one for you. Right, some interesting facts. So Trap 6, Ballycannon Brat, that won last time and has been upgraded. And it is the fastest breaker. I've always got a good thing for anything that goes up a grade. And he's one of the fastest dogs out the traps. So could that win today? Well, we shall see. It's certainly got a good chance, I think. Trap 3. Well, that was in an A4 not too long ago. Step down now, obviously, into this A7. So it could be a greyhound to look at. And Trap 4. Well, that was in an A5, so again it's gone back, but it's at a good grade in the previous runs. Oh, no hot trainers, I'm afraid, no hot trainers. And in terms of selections, I have gone for 6, 5 and 3 with Ballycannon Brat as the winner. 24 Dogs has gone for 6, 2 and 3. And the Xdog Club selection, you guys, you've gone for Trap 6 Ballycannon Brat with 6, 2 and 3 as your always trifectas and exactas. So hopefully that's helped those of you who haven't chosen your dogs yet. And we will now go over to the track. And as we can see, they are now parading, going past the posers area. And very soon I hope to see some prices. So that's the posing done. and then they'll go in back towards the traps. Again, we've got the prices in, and at the moment trap 1 is Alax's Mini at 9 to 2. Lily's Storm for Joe Large is 9 to 4. Penny's Heaney 8 to 1 in the trap 3. Cost Moments trap 4 is 4 to 1. Trap 5 Mega My, the star bet, that's at a nice 11 to 2 currently on the tote. And Ballycannon Brat, the Xdog and my vote in this race, is 8 to 13. So a little bit of money going down on trap 6 Ballycannon Brat for David Dodd. Okay, slight change in a few of them. So we've got Alex's Mini, trap 1 is now 5 to 1. Lily's Storm just shortened there into 2 to 1. Penny's Heaney 6 to 1. Chorus Moments 15 to 4. Mega My 6 to 1 now. So good price if you like your star bet. But it is Ballycannon Brat in trap 6, who is still your 4 to 5 favourite currently predicted on the tote. Ballycannon Brat won last time out, as I said, in an A8 and beat Scattergun. So don't forget, a little bit of time just to get down to 24 Dogs to get your bets on. Place your selections, have a little go on exactas if you want, and trifectas. I've gone for 6, 5 and 3, and the club bet is 6, 2 and 3. So get down there quickly if you want to put any of those on, and hopefully there'll be some winners out there. So they've gone in now. I shall pass you back to the track for the commentary.
And all in then, 6, good luck with your bets. As the hare's sent on its way for the A729 race. Hare's round the top bend. Off and racing, and for Mr. Kick, who's going to make the bend in front. 5 and 6 out wide, 1 and 3 up the centre. 3 just took a little bump there, hasn't done any favours. Ballycannon Brat though gets the clearest passage. 6 from 3 and 1, then 2, 4 and 5. The whole field separated by about 5 or 6 lengths, but here Ballycannon Brat tries to put it to bed from Penny's Heaney up the inside. 6 and 3 have drawn clear of 4 Chorus Moments. Ballycannon Brat back on song, lands a quick fire double, won last week, wins again. 6 beat 3, Ballycannon Brat for Dave Dodd.
Boom to Ballycannon Brat, a very impressive win there, and well done to Ballycannon Brat and David Dodd, who was the trainer. Very, very impressive win there. I think, look at it, trap 3 was second. Penny's Heaney went well. And we'll need to see the replay for third. But here's the replay. Let's have a little look. And it was 1, 3, 5 and 6 who took the lead around the early bend. And a little bit of scrunching up, but 6 just took the lead there from the 1. Going down the back straight, you can see Ballycannon Brat was fighting its way down that straight and just got ahead into the third bend. But trap 3 looked like it could pounce on the inside and got a nice run up, but it looks like 6 did beat 3 and still couldn't quite see who was third, so we'll have to wait for the official results. But again, if you were on 6 and 3 and followed myself, you will be booming again for an exacta. And we also got the exacta for the club bet as well, so well done to all you guys. Just want to see who came in third. As we can see, is the replay here, and it was very, very tight sort of break there by about 4 of the dogs, but 6 just seemed to miss the trouble and go out. It did run fairly wide. It was going to let the 1 and 3 possibly on the inside, but you can just see here, it just nipped across them all. Still a little wide, and you can see trap 3 was getting on the inside a bit. Had every chance, trap 3. But couldn't quite do it. So Ballycannon Brat wins from trap 5, Mega Mine. And it looks like it is 6, 3 and 4. So it is a boom to Jim and to the Xdog Club Bet, who get in a nice exacta. And here is the result. And it is first, trap 6, Ballycannon Brat wins £2.20 for the place, £1.25. Second was trap 3, Penny's Heaney, and that was £1.50. And third was trap 4, Chorus Moments. The forecast, 6 and 3. So if you followed mine, all the club bets, always trio or exacta. Well, you would have got the exacta in, and that would have paid £16.60. So well done to all of you who were on 6 and 3 or 3 and 6. The trio, well, that wasn't won in this race, and we have £21.45 being carried forward on to race 7. And the winning time, well, that was 28.31. So first was Ballycannon Brat, £2.20, place 125. Second, Penny's Heaney, £1.50. And third, Chorus Moments. Forecast, won by us, was 6 and 3, £16.60. And the trio is carried forward with 21.45. The winning time was 28.31. So let's see who boomed in race 6. And we have Stephen Evans, Tony Pedro Brooks, Gary Watmore, Nick Brereton, Chris Aldworth, Steve Cavell, Gavin Scott, Curtis Johnson, former winner Chris Lloyd, myself, Jim Tate, Perry Capon, well done Perry, Professor X, 24 Dogs. I'm running out of breath here now of all the winners. But a big boom to you all, and well done for picking trap 6 Ballycannon Brat in race 6. Well done to you all. So let's see the exciting part, how that has affected the leaderboard. And it is still in first, Stephen Evans, along with Tony Pedro Brooks and Gary Watmore, all on 15 points. So well done to you guys, you lead after race 6. Nick Brereton, he's in fourth with 14 points. And fifth on 13 points is Chris Aldworth, Steve Carell and Gavin Scott. At the bottom, well, we've got Stuart Cartmill, he's on 3 points in 24th spot. In 25th spot is Paul Knox on 2 points. Liam Aspin, previous winner, he's on 1 point in 26, along with David Waite. And unfortunately at the bottom in 28th spot is Tim Liggins. He's on 0 points. But there is still plenty of races to work out at the top and the bottom. So lots more to do. So 2 more races to go. And we're going to have a look at the runners then on race 7. And race 7, it's the 7:46. It's a 450 metre race. And it is an A1. So it is a top-notch race here. And the card looks very impressive indeed. So down that card, we've got in trap 1, JJ's Emerald for Joe Burridge, 23.4 kilograms. Trap 2 is Ballantyne Bell, Peter Richards, 25 kilograms. Trap 3 is James Boy for John Campbell, and that's 34.6 kilograms. Trap 4 is Edamine Alert for Karen Donington, 29 kilograms. Trap 5 is Sunshine Warrior, David Lewis, 32.8 kilograms. And in trap 6 it is Arthur Peanut for Patrick Godfrey, 26.3 kilograms. So those are your runners for race 7. Plenty of action to come. Plenty of points to be got with 2 to go. It's an important time. Right, so let's have a look at our stars of the show again. And we will first of all see what Joe thinks. So Joe, what wins race 7?
Race 7, trap 2, Ballantyne Bell. Should be able to win and make the most of this. Have on, boom!
Thank you very much, Joe. He says, have the money on. Is he right? Trap 2, Valentine Bell for Joe. So good luck, mate. And it's now time for Karen Johnson. Karen Johnson, who wins race 7.
In race 7, my selection is Trap 2, Valentine Bell. The last 6 times out, this dog has come home in the top 3. It's got the fastest time of all the dogs, so come on Valentine, be the belle of the ball for me tonight.
Oh, so Karen's looking for Trap 2 to be the belle of the ball for her. So good luck to you. We're Trap 2, Valentine Bell. So let's have a look at last week's winner, Teresa Stratford, and see what she's on. Well, she's also on Trap 2, Valentine Bell. So very popular bet amongst our video photo stars. So the very best of luck to you all. So let's now see how you all voted collectively on our voting screen. And in Trap 1, JJ's Emerald, that has 4 votes. Trap 2, Valentine Bell, popular amongst the video and photo stars, has got 12 points and is today's race 7 Xdog Racing Club bet with 12 votes. Trap 3, James Boy, that didn't get any votes. Trap 4, Erdemine Alert, got 1 vote. Trap 5, Sunshine Warrior. Sunshine Warrior, he got 10 votes, not too far behind Trap 2. And Trap 6, Arthur Peanut, got 2 votes. So it is Trap 2, Valentine Bell, that is the official Xdog Club bet for race 7, and that's in Trap 2. So that's how you all voted collectively. Let's now see how you voted individually. And at the top we have a difference of opinion. We have Stephen Evans and Gary Watmore, who are on Trap 2 Valentine Bell. But Tony Pedro Brooks, he thinks Trap 1 JJ's Emerald is going to win. So one of these is going to be wrong, and we shall see. Maybe they'll all be wrong, who knows. But we've got a difference of opinion, which always makes it exciting. Well, in 4th, Nick Brereton, he's gone for Trap 5. That's Sunshine Warrior. And Chris Aldworth, he's gone for Trap 2. Steve Cavell, he's gone for Trap 5. Gavin Scott in 5th also. He's gone for Trap 4, Erdemine Alert. So something a little different to the rest of the guys in the top 5. So good luck to you all. And at the bottom, we have Stuart Cartmill. He's on Trap 5 along with Paul Knox. Liam Aspin, he's on Trap 2 with David Waite. And Tim Liggins is on Trap 1. So again, we have a difference of opinion at the bottom of the table. So things could all change after race 7. So that's how you all voted individually. And let's now have a look at the stats and see if we can help anyone who's not selected yet find a winner. So we're actually looking at the early pace to come from Trap 6, Arthur Peanut. And that did a 4:33 back on the 5th of January. Along with JJ's Emerald, which did a 4:35 also on the same day. So those are the 2 that we're expecting to possibly have the early pace and lead round that first bend. In terms of recent fastest times, well, Trap 3, James Boy, didn't get any votes, but it is the quickest dog in terms of time recently. So, could James Boy be a bit of a surprise? We shall see. And also, Valentine Bell, second quickest here, 26.98, so just behind. So, Trap 2 looks to have a lot of votes in many ways, but there is no official star timer in this bet, so no star timer. Right, in terms of interesting facts, well, Trap 4, Erdemine Alert, that won last time out and was upgraded. And I do believe a few of you guys were on it last week. So, can Erdemine Alert do it again? Can she win for the 2nd time in a row? Difficult one, it's an A1, a big, very competitive race, so we shall see. Trap 1, JJ's Emerald, and Trap 3, James Boy have actually won at an A1 grade. So, can they repeat it? Well, we shall see. Right, if you like hot trainers, well, the hot trainers here we've got is trap 3 for John Campbell, James Boy. And trap 5 for David Lewis for Sunshine Warrior. So if you like your hot trainers, there's a potential exacta there. Or 2 straight bet wins, up to you. But certainly something for the hot trainer followers to look into. Right, for the selections, I've gone for trap 2 also, Ballantine Bell. Looks to have not the most fantastic breaks, but certainly in times of time he's up there and is always second and third, as Karen said. Always been there and thereabouts, so has got a good chance today. Any sort of break, could see it win, so let's see. For me, I've gone 2, 6 and 3 in the exactas and trifectas always. And 24 dogs, they've also gone for trap 2, Ballantine Bell, but they've gone for a 2, 5, 3 exacta or trifecta. And Xdog Club selections, you guys, you've gone 2, 5 and 1. So it looks like we've all gone for trap 2, Ballantine Bell. Will the stats show that this is correct? We will see. Very best of luck to you all on it. Right, I believe the greyhounds are now parading. So we'll have a little look at them posing at the posing area. There's a Mine Alert with Sunshine Warrior. And last but not least, we have Arthur Peanut. So that's all the posing done. They're now walking back towards the traps. And don't forget to get down to 24 dogs and make your selections. Remember, there is still time to sign up for the bonus. Put a £10 bet on and you'll get £20 worth of bets. Right, we have some prices in. And down the card we've got JJ's Emerald is 15 to 4. Trap 2, Ballantine Bell, 3 to 1. Trap 3 is James Boy, 9 to 2. Mine Alert is 13 to 2. And the favourite in this race is 9 to 10 with Arthur Peanut, 15 to 4. So the favourite is actually trap 5, Sunshine Warrior, currently 9 to 10 on the predicted tote return. So good luck to you on the favourite and trap 5, Sunshine Warrior. Okay, trap 1, that's now 4 to 1. Trap 2, 11 to 4, just shortened in. Trap 3, James Boy, 4 to 1. Mine Alert, 6 to 1. Sunshine Warrior, still at 9 to 10 favourite. And Arthur Peanut, 15 to 4. Well, Sunshine Warrior, that comes second last time out. Ballantine back. So can it do it again? Well, we shall see. The dogs now are behind the traps. Just getting their last warm-up before they go in. And Sunshine Warrior, trap 5. He's now evens. And Ballantine Bell has shortened again into 5 to 2. So the very best of luck to you, whatever you're on, and be lucky. Okay, I'm now going to pass you back to the track for the commentary.
Just checking the gates closed there. Flags waved. Hares on the move. For the top graded race, race 7, the 746. Approaching the boxes. Lids rise, away they go. 5's missed the kick. He's going to have to do it the hard way, the favourite. 2 leads 1. So Ballantine Bell, usually the bridesmaid, not often the bride, and 2 moves on. This is her chance tonight. No excuses for Ballantine Bell. Clear down the back from 1 and 3. The favourite, Sunshine Warrior, now making ground, but the 2's gone. Gone for home. Ballantine Bell in the blue. Going to win this really cosily. 2 beats 5 and 3. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. Ballantine Bell. It was her night tonight. Well done, Peter Richards. She deserved that.
Boom! 2, trap 2. Ballantine Bell. Well done, Xdoggers. A lot of us were on that, and it broke lovely and won very nicely indeed. So well done to Trap 2 Valentine Bell for Peter Richards. And we'll just see the replay here and just look what a great break Valentine Bell got in Trap 2. Lovely break, out on its own. One was just inside it, just got away from it, and started to extend the lead going down the back straight, and it was always looking comfortable. Trap 5 and 3 there, you can see we're battling it out for second and third, and the third I think just got up to beat the 3 into second spot, but it was Trap 2 Valentine Bell won very nicely. So a big boom to our video stars. Karen and Teresa, you were on it, and so was Joe Large, and that was Joe Large's part of his daily double. So well done, Joe. That part came in. So well done, mate. And we'll see again. Very nicely out Trap 1. I say one was just on its inside. I was just hoping the one didn't clip the 2, but 2 just managed to get away, and yeah, very, very impressive down that back straight. Kept going. Lots of stamina. Finally going from second and third to be the winner. The belle of the ball, as Karen was saying. So well done to Trap 2 Valentine Bell. So just going to await the official result, but I think it was 2-3-5. Okay, and the result is in, and it is first Trap 2 Valentine Bell that paid £2.65. Place was £2. Second was Trap 3 James Boy, £2.80. And third was Sunshine Warrior. Well, I do hope you've been following my exactors tonight, because that's another exactor in for me on 2-3 always. And 2-3. That paid £13. So I hope some of you again were on that one. Trio was 2-3-5, and the trio paid £73.60. The winning time, well, that was 27.44. So first was Trap 2 Valentine Bell, £2.65, places £2. Second was James Boy, got no votes, but managed to get second and paid out £2.80. And third was Sunshine Warrior. And our winning forecast, well, that was £13, and the trio 235 was 73.60. Winning time was 27.44. So it's time to see who boomed in race 7. And we give a massive boom to Stephen Evans, Gary Watmore, Chris Aldworth, Jim Tate, Joe Large, Teresa Stafford, 24 Dogs, Darren Fitzgerald, well done Darren, Karen Johnson as well, and Liam Aspin. He was down near the bottom, so that's a good win for him, as it was for David Waite. So a big boom to you all, and well done for picking Trap 2 Valentine Bell. So it's race 7, and how has the results affected the leaderboard? Let's take a look. And it is joint first, Stephen Evans and Gary Watmore on 20 points. Well done to you guys, leading going into the final race of the R38 competition. Just behind is Chris Aldworth, so well done Chris, you're there with 18 points. And still in contention is Nick, Tony, myself, all on 15 points, still having the potential to win it. but it's going to need results to go their way and not to go their way for others. At the bottom, we have Patrick Power on 5 points. In 25th, in 26th, it's Stuart Cartmill on 4 points. Paul Knox is on 3 points in 27th. And Tim Liggins, sadly, at the moment, is on 0 points with 1 more to go. Can he win and come off the bottom? Well, we shall see. And it is between Patrick, Stuart, Paul and Tim who's going to be battling out to try and not become in bottom of the league in 28th spot. So anyway, we say well done to Stephen Evans, Gary Watmore, all on 20 points, Chris Alworth 18, Nick Brett and Tony Pedro, Jim Tate on 15 points. We move on then to the final race. It's flown by tonight. And we have the runners for race 8. It's the first and only sprint of the R38 tonight. It's a D3. It is the 802. It's a 250 metre sprint race. And as I said, it's a D3. Down the card then we have Trap 1, Whizzing Storm for Graham Wright. 33.9 kilograms. Trap 2, Penny's Madam for John Grant. 31.3 kilograms. Trap 3 is Isaiah for Mark White. 31.8 kilograms. Trap 4 is Kelpie Joe for David Mitchell, 30.9 kilograms. Trap 4, Only the Best for You for Karen Doddington, 27.1 kilograms. And Trap 6, Benrose Stevie for Deborah Pierce. So those are your runners in the final race. So let's go now to the stars of the show and see what they think is going to win race 8. So we'll start off with Joe. Joe Large, what wins race 8?
Race 8, Trap 4, Kilpie Joe. Let's hope he can get in front, round the second bend. Boom!
Okay, Joe is on. Trap 4, Kelpie Joe. The very best of luck to you. And thank you very much, Joe, for sending in all your videos. Always love your booms at the end. It's what we like on this programme. So thank you very much, Joe, and good luck. Karen Johnson, what wins race 8?
We're at the last race of the evening. I hope everyone has had a good night and a few booms. My selection for race 8 is Trap 6, Benrose Stevie, for its early pace and decent times over 250 metres. Come on, Trap 6, be lucky in the last.
Thank you very much, Karen. Karen's on Trap 6, Benrose Stevie. And yeah, let's hope you're lucky in the last. Lucky, but not last. That's the best way to be. Right, and finally, thank you very much, Karen, for all your videos. Again, always appreciated. And let's have a look at Teresa, who was our winner last week. Now, Teresa has gone for Trap 6, Benrose Stevie, and it is part of her double. So, very best of luck to you, Teresa. So, once again, thank you for all our video stars who sent videos in this week. Obviously, we hope that a few more of you can send them in next week. They really do help to make the show. So, thank you very much anyway for all those who sent them this week. So we're now going to have a look how you voted collectively on the voting screen. And Trap 1 is Whizzing Storm, got 1 vote. Trap 2, Penny's Madam, also got 1 vote. Isaiah got 6 votes. Kelpie Joe got 8 votes. Only Best for You, oh, didn't get any votes today. And Trap 6, Benrose Stevie, got 13 votes. And that is, therefore, the official Xdog Club bet for race 6. Benrose Stevie on 13 votes. So that's how you voted collectively. Now, really importantly, in the final race, we need to find out how you voted collectively. Well, look at that then. We have Stephen Evans, Gary Watmore, Chris Allworth, Nick Breton, Tony Pedro Brooks and Jim Tate all have picked trap 6. So it doesn't look like we're going to get any changes in the last race. So yes, all of you have gone for trap 6. So good luck to you all, and see if you can get a few more points. At the bottom, we have Andy Mullen. He's on trap 4. David Waite is on trap 3. Patrick Power. Stuart Carmel. Paul Knox is on 4. And Tim Liggins is on 3. So again, we do have some similar ones, but we do have a couple different. So that bottom place could be any one of 4 people. Who will become bottom? Well, we will soon see after race 8. But we do say well done to Stephen Evans and Gary Watmore, who have already won this competition. Just need to see how many points they're going to get. So well done to you guys. Right, we'll have a look at the stat screen for the last time, and we will see if we can give you some information to get a winner if you haven't already chosen. And we agree with the video stars. The early pace, we think, is going to come from 6, Benrose Stevie, along with trap 2, Penny's Madam. In terms of fastest recent time, well, Kelpie Joe has got a 15:25 on the race card, and Benrose Stevie has got a 15:27. And we have a star timer bet in the last race. It is trap 6, Benrose Stevie. So, star timers, if you follow them, Benrose Stevie is the one for you. Interesting facts, well, trap 3 won last time out and got upgraded. And it won very nicely last time indeed, winning by 4 1/4 length from Red Hills Jack. Red Hills Jack, for those of you who follow Xdog Racing, I got as a winner in the week. And that was at 7-4, and it was yeah. So anyway, that is the interesting facts. Trap 1, 4 and 5, they were at a D2 recently. So if you like dogs that go downgrades, 1, 4 and 5, maybe that could be a little exacta and trifecta there for you. So in terms of selections for the last race in this competition tonight, Jim has gone for 6. He's gone 6, 4 and 3. Had quite a few exactas today, so maybe we can get another one in to finish it off. We shall see. 24 dogs, they're 1, 6, 4. They've gone Whizzing Storm. And Xdog Club bet selection, you've gone for 6, 4, 3, also Benrose Stevie. So let's go over to the track and have a look at the dogs. So they are walking over towards the traps, and we will see if we have any prices very soon. But don't forget to get down to 24 dogs. Choose your race, choose your selection, make your bet, and don't forget, we do have the opportunity to put down some exactas always and some trifectas always. If you're following me, I'm going for 6, 4 and 3. And if you go for Xdog Club bet, they've also gone for 6, 4 and 3. So maybe this could be the big boom bet. Myself and Xdog Club both gone for the same dogs. So get down to 24 dogs and get your bets on. So we've got some prices in. And trap 1, the Whizzing Storm is 3-1. Penny's Madam 5-1. Favourite is in 3. Isaiah at 5-4. Kelpie Joe is at 5-1. Only the Best for You is at 9-4. And Benrose Stevie is 15-4 for the club and my bet. Benrose Stevie, third last time out at this grade, D3. 3 1/4 lengths from Polar Present. Was quick away. Seems to be very quick away with good early pace. So maybe today could be the day for it to win. We shall see. So last chance is to get down to 24 dogs and get your bets in. And don't forget, this is a joint trifecta Exactabet, Club and me, all on 6, 4 and 3. Can it come in to finish off in style? Well, we've had a few tonight. Let's see. And it is Isaiah, who is 7-4 favourite as they go into the traps. So I'm going to hand over for the last time to the commentator, and be lucky, everyone.
Last one in then. I think that was Kelpie Joe, the last in. Might be the first out, and that's one of the joint favourites. So they're all in. And the hare sent on its way for the big sprint race of the night, the race 802. Approaching. And they blast away, and 5 and 4 show pace, and 5 only the best for you leads for Karen Donington, joined by 3 is here, one of the joint favourites. 5 has skipped a length clear though, with 6 Benrose Stevie out wide. 5 from 6 and 3 up to the line. 5 is hanging on from the 6. 5 and 6, 3 in third. Only the best for you for Karen Donington. Maybe a bit of a surprise there. Not quite sure what the SP was, but a cracking run from Only the Best for You.
Okay, boom to trap 5. Only the Best for You for Karen Donington. A little bit of an upset there by the looks of it, but got out really nicely, and we can see here on the replay. She flies out the box and gets the early lead. 3 and 1 inside and 6 on the outside, all looking to pounce. But Only the Best for You really run that home straight rather nicely. 6 was coming back, but 5 and 6 was the order, with 3 third. So Only Best for You, trap 5 wins from trap 6 Benrose Stevie and Isaiah. That's what I think. Obviously we always await the official result, but I think it is 5, 6 and 3. Surprise selection here, surprise win for Only the Best for You. 5th, 6th, 6th, 6th and 3rd, its previous form, but was in a D2 as we mentioned, so maybe just that step down made it just a bit too quality for the rest. But well done too. Trap 5, Only the Best for You wins really nicely for Karen Donington. And here is the official result. It is first, trap 5, Only the Best for You, paid out a nice £4 and 5 pence. Place was £2.15. Second was the popular bet with the Xdoggers and mine, Benrose Stevie. Fortunately, that finished second and paid £1.85 on the place. And third was trap 3, Isaiah. Forecast, well, unfortunately, none of us got that one in, but it paid out a nice £32.50. So if you were on the Outsiders, then you would have got a very nice payout. And trio was 5, 6 and 3, and that paid £51 and 50 pence. Winning time, well, that was 15.65. So through that again, first was trap 5, Only the Best for You, paid £4.05, places £2.15. Second was trap 6, Benrose Stevie, £1.85. Third was trap 3, Isaiah. The forecast, well, that was 5 and 6, paid £32.50. The trio was 5, 6, 3, that paid £51.50. And the winning time was 15.65. Well, it was a little bit of an outsider, and unfortunately we don't have any booms for race 8. So, yeah, a bit of sadness there, but never mind. Sometimes you get the outsiders win. But let's see then how that affected the leaderboard for the R38 competition. And as we mentioned, the winners were race 1, Stephen Evans and Gary Watmore. Well done to you guys. You win with 23 points, so well done to you. And we will have £25 worth of vouchers to go to you each. So please make sure that you private message me your 24 Dogs username, and I'll arrange for someone to put the £25 in each of your accounts. So well done to Stephen Evans and Gary Watmore, who win with 23 points. Chris Aldworth, you finished third with 21 points, so well done to you. Nick Brereton and Tony Pedro and myself finished in a respectable fourth with 18 points. Gavin Scott, playing for the first time in our TV competition, he finished seventh with Teresa on 16 points, so well done to the both of you. Ninth was Curtis Johnson on 15 points. 10th was Steve Cavell, along with video star Joe Large. Video star Karen Johnson finished 12th, so well done Karen on 13 points. Darren Fitzgerald was 13th on 12 points. 24 Dogs, Chris Lloyd, Neil Reese, you all finished in 14th on 11 points, and well done. And 17th was Pamega, 10 points. 18th, former winner Liam Aspin, along with Perry Capon, and former winner Vicky Coombs, with Professor X also. 22nd, Emily Palmer, well done Emily, on 8 points. 23rd was David Waite. 24th, Andy Mullen on 6 points. And at the bottom, 25th was Patrick Power on 5 points. 26th was Stuart Cartmill on 4 points. And 27th, just escaping the bottom, was Paul Knox on 3 points. So, sadly for Tim Liggins, Tim finishes bottom. But he got a point, so that's good. And I'm sure he'll do better next week. But it's unlucky Tim, finishing 28th. So well done to Stephen Evans and Gary Watmore. You are our winners, with Chris Aldworth third. Well done. Right, well, let's go and speak to Tim. And Tim can tell us about the SP versus Totes tonight. How do we do, Tim?
Well, thanks, Jim. It's an interesting evening. I noticed on your exactors, then you beat the bookies. So anybody betting your exactors would have chosen correctly by betting on 24 Dogs. Interestingly, the totals for the evening on the trifecta is the 300. Bear with me. There we are. Now you can see us. Sorry, let's start again there. Interestingly, Jim, on the exactors, particularly the ones that you selected, they beat the bookies quite handsomely, although in the totals it was pretty close. What's interesting is the trifectas, whereas 2 of the dividends were carried forward on the tote, but they weren't too far out on the totals, so it was a good result there. But if you look on the betting, the pools are still very small. We've really got to try and get more people involved, get bigger pools so we don't get carry forwards, and we beat the bookies handsomely. But all in all, it wasn't a bad night, and hopefully a few of the boomers were happy with the results.
All right, thank you very much, Tim, for your updates tonight. So thank you, Tim. Well, just before I say my goodbyes, I just want to remind you, it is our last show next week of the series. It's the 6th show. And as we said, we want to make this a super show. So we've got a few things on for next week. We have our share in Jonathan Newman's dog. So remember, quiz out there is, how many points will Jonathan get in the final show 6? So remember, you must email your selection, your amount of points, to xdogracing@gmail.com, and as I said, whoever gets the exact points is a winner, unless of course it's a joint, of which whoever emails in first wins. So don't hesitate, start now if you want. Get your votes in, as I said, to xdogracing@gmail.com. And we also have 2 charity bets. First charity bet is for Teresa, and that was Teresa's winning bet from the 24 Dogs. So thank you, 24 Dogs, for giving Teresa a free £20 charity bet. And Teresa will let us know next week what she's going to go on, and hopefully she'll win some money for her charity. And of course, we're going to have the big Xdog charity bet. So remember, we need you guys, please, to donate towards that charity bet. please PayPal something, whether it's £1, £2, £5, anything you can donate to put towards the charity bet. Remember, you need to PayPal that to jim.tate@ntlworld.com. So that's jim.tate@ntlworld.com. Obviously, I will put all this stuff on the Facebook group, so you've got lots of time to send that. And remember, it will be your club selection in race 8 that is the final race. So it'll be a great final race to finish the show off. And also, in our last show, we will be having the Champions bets, the Champions League. So for those that have won in this series, you will be involved in it. So again, I will put all the names down on the list, but it will be Gary Watmore from tonight with Stephen Evans, and previous winners we were, let's just have a little look, was Vicky, Nick Brereton, Chris Lloyd, Professor X, Liam Aspin and Teresa Stafford. So we're going to have a separate league, so we'll still have our normal one, but we'll have a separate league for the champions to see who will be the champion boomster of Series 1. So it's been a great night again. A big thank you to 24 Dogs who sponsored the show. Obviously to my producer and directors, Tim and Martin. But of course, it always is yourself. We say a massive thank you for playing, and we do hope that you'll play next week. And don't forget to send us your videos in as well. So have a great week, and we will see you next week. So all the best. It's a big show next week. Don't forget to tune in. So, good night. How do you join in and play? Basically, go onto Facebook, type in Xdog Racing, then go to the post that says R38 competition, and you put your selections into the comments, and that's it. You're now a member. We want you to join in more. So what we want you to do is to send us in videos. Now we've got 3 types of videos. The first one is where you say who's going to win for each race, for races 3 to 8. Second one is the daily double, where you pick your 2 best bets of the night from the R38. And the third one is just basically a video telling us what you're up to next week. Where are you? Where you got dogs? What dogs have you got? Do you think they've got a chance? Have you got like a competition that you're in? Or are you doing a charity event? Basically, we want 3 of those videos, and if you can do all of them, great. These videos, they only need to be around about 30 seconds long. What I need you to do is to obviously look into the camera, speak clearly, so you actually do it in landscape view. So if you hold your phone up like that and record it that way, then that will be perfect. Once you've done that, what we need you to do is to send your videos to xdogracing@gmail.com, or send them to me by PM privately on Facebook. And also throughout the show, we take it in emails. So if you want to email us some questions, then we'll actually answer them for you. Again, what you need to do is just send your email to xdogracing@gmail.com. If you are emailing in your videos, if you can, you know how, please can you transfer it in via what's called WeTransfer, which is basically on WeTransfer.com. Please make sure you join in. Remember, the videos need to be with us by 3 PM and your selections need to be with us by 4 PM. We look forward to seeing you as the stars of the show.
Hello, 24 Dogs are proud to be sponsors of the Xdogs Racing Fanzine show, which will be covering races 3 to 8 tonight at Poole. 24 Dogs is a betting website completely dedicated and exclusive to off-track tote betting on all UK greyhound races. And to encourage you to sample 24 Dogs during this series of live racing coverage from Poole, we're offering an exclusive sign-up bonus of bet £10 and get £20 in free bets. The sign-up process is both quick and simple. In fact, you can start right now by going to www.24dogs.com and clicking on the yellow Create Account button. It's a fact that the tote pays on average 60% more than the bookmakers when it comes to betting with the tote. And on forecasts and tricasts, it can be a lot higher. Surely another great reason for giving them a try tonight. Just open the account with a £10 initial investment, and when these funds are bet on any tote bet, win or lose, you'll get £20 added to your account. It's as simple as that. And you don't have to bet big either. Tote exactas and trifectas start at just 50p and £1 for win and place bets. For example, picking 3 dogs to finish first or second in an exacta, or first, second and third in a trifecta, can pay huge dividends for the small stake of just £3. I'll be highlighting during the show tonight how the tote payouts are comparing with those of the bookmakers, and Jim will be giving you his selections throughout the evening. But more importantly, the best selections will be coming from you, the viewers, and to see who comes out the winner in this evening's competition. Oh, and I forgot to mention that 24 Dogs will also be giving the winner of each week's competition £50 in free bets. So do sign up and join in what should be an enjoyable, entertaining and hopefully profitable night for us all. And remember, whatever you're on, be on the tote. Jim.